Abundance, abundance, abundance. My loves, let's talk about abundance, mindset, and the universal principle that energy follows thought. And I want to throw in a little bit about materialism. And then we'll do our micro practice, our affirmations for abundance for today. If you are just joining, if you're coming in through Facebook or Instagram, just comment abundance, and I'm going to send you all the things about this topic. It's all leading up to our class on Saturday called Abundance Energy. Physics principle that like attracts like, but we never, like, we get that, we hear a lot about that, but we don't spend a lot of time unpacking that. Like attracts like because everything in the universe is designed to return to harmony. So if I'm hanging out with people that I resonate with, that I feel like we're all on the same page, we're going in the same direction, my nervous system is relaxed, I think more clearly, harmony. Okay, now let's think about thoughts. I love the twist in that. If like attracts like, that law of physics also applies to thoughts. So negative thoughts attract more negative thoughts. Positive thoughts attract more positive thoughts because thoughts are energy forms. Thoughts are entities, you could say. There's lots of metaphysical teachings that ideas are actually entities that cluster and take on their own life form. So you have one negative thought, it's highly likely that what's going to happen is more negative thoughts are going to come from the back of your mind. It's like, ooh, I sense something familiar. I'm coming to the front of my mind. More negative thoughts, attracting more negative thoughts. You've got a cluster. When you've got a cluster of energy, it has some force to it. One positive thought will pull out more positive thoughts from you because, like, ooh, there's something radiant happening over there. There's something positive happening over there. So all the thoughts in your subconscious self come to the forefront, and then you get a cluster of more positive thinking. So you want to create clusters of abundant thinking because all of that hangs out in your energy field, and that's where the magnetism happens. What's hanging out in your energy field, also known as your auric field or your toroidal field, is like it's like a traffic sign saying, everybody come this way, turn left, we're going down abundance, turn right, we're going down towards lack thinking. The problem with the concept of abundance in the self-help space is that it is mostly used in terms of the conversation around wealth, money, and materialism. And the shadow side of this, the shadow use of abundance, if you're just jumping in on Instagram or Facebook, comment abundance, is that it steers our focus into lack. It's this kind of like ironic twist that when we're in that hyper desirous place, I don't have this, therefore I want more of that, then we're just attracting more of where we're coming from, you could say. So more lack, which creates more striving, which, not so ironically, actually creates more hyper materialism because we're not coming from the heart, we're coming from the lower mind. We are wanting external things, kind of like feed the hungry ghost. Yeah? Okay, so that was a big throwdown. This is also, I'm doing 7 days of a quick abundance preach, and then we do a quick practice. It's all leading up to Saturday. This Saturday is January 25th. This is what I have to do in lives. I have to have it written like I'm in kindergarten. You can comment abundance if you're on Facebook or Instagram, or go to daniellelaporte.com/course. This Sunday, we're going to do the juiciest abundance meditation. All of our practices work with light frequency and work with nature imagery. And if you can't be there live, it's the launch of the Abundance Meditation Package, the whole kit. So you'll get the kit. I'm doing like a 5-minute version. I'm doing an 11-minute version, of course, music backed. And then I've got a very specific write and burn practice that you do on dark of the moon and on full moons for prosperity. Look at all of your blocks and lots of other things. We're going to really get into the physics of abundance in a world that is endlessly full of prosperity in all forms, prosperity of love and wealth and kindness and intimacy, and in a world that is suffering and needs us to be using our abundance in an inclusive, generous way. Okay. Let's do our affirmations for abundance, and then I will peace out. Okay. Also, when we're done, this is going to take like 2 minutes. Any questions that come up, you can put in the chat. Okay, let's go. So I always start with a dedication of merit. This is one of our heart center practices. We're going to dedicate all of our offerings, like all the goodness, the heightened mindset, the raised consciousness, all the love of this practice. You can do this before you eat, before you meditate, before you go for a walk, anything, to the benefit of all sentient beings. It's so simple. We dedicate the merit of all practices to the awakening of all sentient beings and the healing and purification of Mother Gaia. And then here's our affirmations for abundance. If you're just jumping in, you can repeat out loud with me. You can repeat silently within or just come along for the ride. I trust in divine timing. I am aligned with majestic overflow. So juicy. I welcome deep abundance into my life in all forms. I am deeply supported. My needs are met. I thrive wholeheartedly and completely at all levels and elements. Abundance flows to me freely, and I circulate it openly with love. And then finally, all that I am and all that I have is for appreciating the good in all. Let me break it down for you. We trust in divine timing. We're aligned with majestic overflow. There's always more than enough. We welcome deep abundance into our life in all forms. So the term, the phrase, the attribute of abundance is only ever positive. You don't have an abundance of lack. You only have an abundance of soul qualities, of virtues, of joy, of prosperity, of kindness, of love. Only positive. I'm deeply supported. All my needs are met. Everybody right now. I mean, look at the sweet privilege we have right now to like be finding each other online. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Substack, we're on YouTube, and we're having a moment to talk about higher consciousness. Things are good. I thrive wholeheartedly and completely at all levels and elements. So let me unpack this one. All levels is your energy body. So your mental body, your physical body, your astral body. And elements are earth, water, fire, air, ether. We are made of these things. We exist because of the elements, the body of the mother. When we come into balance with those things, with our watery emotions, with our fiery directiveness, that is us dancing, being in harmony with the elements of the body of Mother Gaia. Abundance flows to me freely. I circulate it openly with love. Everything in the universe is always in motion. Everything vibrates. If we are not changing, if we are not circulating all forms of energy, whether it's negative emotions or positive emotions, negative, the heaviness, stuckness, or joy, we are going against the nature of life. We want to be in sync with the nature of life. And then finally, in the affirmations for abundance, just comment abundance if you're on Instagram or Facebook. All that I am and all that I have is for appreciating the good in all. And the hot word in that is appreciation. When you give, everything grows. Generous people have more to give, and that is physics. Okay, so that includes we're on day 3 of 7 days of abundance. That's our affirmations for abundance. You're going to get this in audio looped with music on Sunday, this Sunday. If you want to come to the course, it's daniellelaporte.com/course. It's generous. This is our way. You will also get the abundance meditation kit. So if you can't make it live, hey, Tiffany, if you can't make it live to the event, I would love you there live where 2 or more gathered. Amazing. But really, you're getting this whole abundance package, this whole set of practices. So I'm doing the abundance meditation. I'll do it live on Saturday and walk us through it. But you're also going to get a short version and an extended version of me taking you through that. It's lush. We're working with light frequency. We're working with nature imagery, all about bringing ourselves into balance with all levels and all elements. I've got a specific write and burn practice for prosperity, looking at the blocks, like where's that lack thinking hidden in your mind? And I'm going to open our Sunday workshop class with a throwdown on the physics of some letting go and some manifesting. I'll give it to you right now. You actually can't let anything go. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. It's actually such good news. Okay. We got a question coming in. My favorite thing in the morning. How can you be in sync with life if you're surviving or don't have food? This is a beautiful. I always love this question. This always comes up when there's a conversation around suffering, manifestation, or abundance. Melinda's asking this question, and Melinda, I hope you are beyond surviving and that you have food. Maybe you're asking this question on behalf of everybody else. Karma is a long game. Karma is our opportunity to find out how powerful we are. And we have to leave lots and lots of room for mystery. So on one level, the soul is always giving us the lessons that we need in this lifetime and the next lifetime and the next lifetime to come back into harmony, to be really in Buddhist terms, all suffering is a form of misidentification. All suffering is us not realizing that we have all that we need at any given time, and we can generate more of what we need at any given time. And some of us at different times in our life will be on our knees begging for mercy to have more food, to have more love, to have the illness healed. Like we don't get out of this without suffering. And it's an almost unfathomable universal principle that we are involved in creating our realities when we ourselves or others are in extreme suffering. So when someone's in extreme suffering, do you preach about karma and creating reality and the fact that energy follows thought? No, you don't. The immediate, unmitigated response to all forms of suffering with all people is pure compassion. And the reality is a lot of us have to bear unspeakable, almost unbearable things. And there's a way through. There's always a way through. Long game. Any other questions? Any aspect of anything with abundance, prosperity, life on this planet right now dark night of the soul for Mother Earth, waking up. Lots of wake up calls happening now. Okay, let's wrap it up. DanielleLaPorte.com/course. I will see hopefully all of you this Sunday. If you can't be there live, that is cool because the Abundance Meditation Kit is dropping on Sunday, and the Prosperity Write and Burn for new moons and dark of the moon. And if you're here on Facebook or Instagram, comment abundance. If you have any questions in Substack or YouTube, we will support you. And just love. I love getting up crazy early. And I will see you tomorrow, all these same places, wherever you are, I am. And we will be unpacking the physics of abundance and love. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.